up, everybody? How are you all doing? Konnichiwa. O genki desu ka? Hopefully, Alexis, you enjoyed that intro and understood what the hand gesture thing was intended, or what it meant. Let's see, that looks okay. I think everything's okay. I do apologize if there's a recurring sound in the background. It is actually my fan that is blowing, so I apologize for that. I also do apologize for the sniffles. I got allergies of some sort going on. Actually, I should take. Oh, damn it. Oh, they're downstairs. Oh, well. Guess I'm not going to take those. But, in any case, right now this doesn't make a whole lot of sense because the only person that should be watching this is the person whose glove I'm doing. But if I end up posting this for the public, I'm going to be working on a glove. Get that out of the way. Glove today. First time in a long time that I've actually worked on a glove, especially a full lace. It's probably been 2 or 3 years, I think, which doesn't seem like a lot, but that's a long time for me because there was a point where I was doing gloves all the time, mostly mine. But in any case, I do want to say happy birthday to Gabe. Feliz cumpleaños. Cumpleaños. It tells you how long it's been since I've tried to say anything in Spanish. And then it is also, it's the cool thing with Japan, it's Gabe's birthday today, and it's also Satsuko's birthday today, because it's 12:47 right now in the morning on the 22nd. So, otanjoubi omedetou gozaimasu to Sachiko-san. And yeah, so without further ado, these will be the tools that we will be using, more or less. I don't know if we'll be using this guy, but we got a towel just to wipe off any of the conditioners, moisturizers, oils, or the shine, if there's too much of it. We got that on hand. We got a brush to try to clean off any, it looks like it's fairly clean, but just in case, we got this. We got our round pounder, Mizuno. Sorry, crap, where the camera's at. Mizuno. This is actually a meat tenderizer. Pretty certain it's a meat tenderizer, but I like that it had this cone end so that way I can get inside, like the creases, like inside that area. So we have that. We have our lace puller. Hopefully we won't have to use this too much, but it's there just in case. Scissors to cut everything, pretty obvious. The needle, which is what we're hopefully going to be using the whole time. So our lacing needle. Lighter to singe the paracord. Just picked that up at Daiso the other day, so we are fully locked and loaded there. Some needle nose pliers to pull out the leather. And then we have Vinci glove conditioner. Actually, we probably have like a third of the container left. But we have this, that's going to be way too bright to see it, but it's Vinci glove conditioner. I apologize for the lighting, by the way. Actually, the lighting isn't necessarily terrible. It's the camera that I'm using. And then we have some really nice, I don't know if I'll end up using it. I don't know if I'll need to use it, but some really nice Japanese Rawlings glove mitt oil. That was a gift from my cousin Daisuke, so thank you, sir. And then we have, this is actually no longer, well, I guess this side might be, but most of the shine stuff is gone on this one. So I use this one to rub in the conditioner, and then this one has, even though the glue kind of came undone, this is to shine the glove at the end, or I guess while we've taken everything apart. But that's the tools, so I'll put those aside. Most of these ones aside. The music, by the way, that is playing, if you can hear it, I don't know if it's going to get picked up, is from my favorite radio station. I'm gonna need that. I'll need that soon. Kamakura FM 82.8. And I'm gonna sneeze a whole bunch in this video. I apologize. This is also a reason why I have this. There we go. Okay. But yes, it is 82.8 Kamakura FM. Kamakura. Oh, no, you're definitely not going to see that. But anyways, it's obviously a radio station out of Kamakura, which is where my family is from. And this is what I used to listen to when I worked on gloves 7 years ago. No, I'm sorry. No, yeah, about 7 years ago. Anyways, the glove we are working on today is a Rawlings gold glove softball. I did not know they made this in this size. I even told Alexis that a 13.5-inch trapezy model. That's really cool. I'm definitely on the lookout for one of these because I would totally be. Although I don't like the closed back design, it has this pretty nifty finger slot, but I don't like this closed back because my hand sweats so damn much. So that would be my only criticism on this. I like open back better. But yes, this is a trapezy model. I've actually only worked on one other trapezy model, so this is going to be kind of a challenge for me. But I think I understand the gist of it. I have a Heart of the Hide, which is the model that Ken Griffey Jr. used back in the mid to late 90s. And I was able to do that one. So this should be fine. This is just going to be the hard part. The rest of this is all straightforward stuff. And we are going to be relacing it with Army veteran owned and operated small business. That's pretty cool. Board paracord since 2013. So this is what we're using. I apologize. There you go. Board paracord. And it's a like teal, turquoise, and purple lacing. How many feet is this? Well, it doesn't even say it, but there's plenty. It looks like there's plenty. But this is what we're going to end up using. Turn this into what it is. I need to take a picture of the glove beforehand, so whenever I eventually post this on Facebook, I can at least show what it looks like. So, 1 second. Actually, while we do that, I'll give you one of my breaks that I do. We'll do. Why not? We'll do this one. Be back in a second. Let me just take some pictures real quick. Okay, got the pictures. So, without further ado, Alexis, here's your last chance to see how the glove looked. And let's give this a go. I also was curious. Okay. That's kind of interesting. There's a I'm not going to be able to show it to you guys, but there's actually a code here that tells you the quality of the leather that's used. And this one is Filipino leather, which is surprising. This is really well made for that. My Vice glove is similar. I think those are really well made gloves for being in the Philippines. Not that there's anything against, you know, anything made in the Philippines, but usually Philippine made gloves tend to be on the cheaper side. This is really well made for a supposedly cheaper glove, but I'm sure it wasn't a cheap glove by any stretch of the imagination. But anyways, here we go. Let's see. This is usually where I just do small talk while I'm undoing everything. So, what's going on in the world right now? I thought about doing this as a live stream, but I figure, yeah. It's been a while since I've worked on gloves. The last thing I want to do is screw up miserably and then have like a meltdown. That happened to me trying to do a repair job. It's actually, I think it's the video that has the most views on my channel, which is quite shocking. And it's too bad because I screwed up. But I was just doing one small section I needed to relace on a first baseman's mitt. I'd never done it before. And that should have been like a 20-minute repair job at most, if not less, and it ended up being like an hour or something. Well, we've come a long ways. Of course, I say that and watch this will end up being like, oh yeah, I forgot I can unlace this like this. That's kind of a little loud. The only bad thing about listening to this station is there's some artists that, even though they're long gone, rest their souls, I can get dinged by YouTube for using them. Has happened in the past. There we go. That's pretty easy. There we go. But yeah, that project was interesting. That was quite the honor. It's quite the honor to work on this one as well. The lady involved in the first baseman's mitt is someone that I look up to as a softball player. Her sister I look up to even more as a softball player. And the young lady that owns this glove, I definitely look up to as a... Ha! I knew I was right. But I look up to her as well as a softball. I mean, found out she was an ex-baseball player, so makes sense why she's a beast. But that text just now, so I had not seen this guy Davis in two or 3 years, and nicest guy, nicest kid, good player too, fast, hits the ball well, good fielder. But his mom is equally as nice, and I subbed for them. Actually, after having just lost my... Oh! There it is. No, we gotta listen to this. Oh my god. This is their like, theme song. Still on after 7 years, they still use this. I wasn't sure if they did this on the weekends. I thought it was a different show on the weekends. That's good to know. Was Kamaka FM. That's the way. She loves it. Come on, set. Here it is. Come on.
With Kamakura FM, that's the way she loves.
Oh, and then I think, is it the next one? Oh yeah, it's 9 o'clock.
Jazzway.
Oh, Jazzway.
From old standards to new collections of fresh jazz music. Jazzway.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, let me just send this quick text back. Apologize. We'll do another quick break, and then we should be on the straight and narrow the whole way through. So let's do... I don't want it to be too long. Although knowing you, Alexis, you'll actually probably enjoy this. Why not? This is from Bomberman Hero, one of my favorite, probably my favorite Nintendo 64 game. Here we go. Okay, that's actually a pretty long song, so we won't bother with that. This is the part that's gonna be kind of a bitch to pull out. There you go. You just responded. It's kind of a weird Inception thing. You're watching this video and you just texted me right there. If this is Alexis watching. Oh, okay. I'm gonna take a picture of that real quick, just so I remember how that works. So I'll make sure that I lace that up correctly. So that wants to go there. That loops around. I don't know why this is a double loop though, but in any case, there we go. This is still pretty good lacing too, actually. Okay, there we go. So that just opened that up. Got rid of that side. Now let's focus on... We'll do this side, and then we'll work our way into the finger itself. I'm assuming you would understand why, but these are actually called six-finger gloves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seriously, guys? Okay, hold on. I need to mute this because they're gonna start going off. Mute for the next 8 hours. Love those guys, but I don't need to hear their conversations about chess. But anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Six finger. Even though you are obviously putting your finger in that one, these are sometimes called six-finger gloves. Then there's actual six-finger gloves. I don't have... Yeah, see, it's actually sitting right here. That are for ambidextrous players. And those are, for pitchers that throw left-handed and right-handed. There's not a whole lot of application outside of pitching. Although I guess if you're an outfielder and you anticipate someone might hit in a certain direction. I guess maybe if you felt more comfortable tracking a ball this way or tracking a ball that way, you could switch the gloves. But for the most part, those 6-finger gloves, ambidextrous gloves, are meant pretty much for pitchers. There's actually a kid on the Hawaiian Little League World Series team that is a ambidextrous pitcher, and he's a shortstop. And supposedly he missed a game because he had obligations to USA Baseball, which is pretty intense. But anyways, there you go. Look at that. Boing. There is the 6-finger. I'll just slide those out. And there you have it. 6-finger glove without the basket now. Cut. Let's remove this. This is the one thing about leather that I don't mind not having to deal with it very often, is it's very, very tough to work with. You definitely get a workout. And I'm sure if you're watching this, whoever is watching this, you're probably wondering why I have these. These are actually trying to keep my knuckle joints warm. They actually click while I'm doing this kind of stuff. It's actually not the most comfortable thing in the world nowadays, but they definitely seem to help a little bit. But like doing this kind of stuff, I mean, this knuckle in particular, it clicks a lot. That's old age for you, you know? Old age and poor habits. But anyways, yeah, so I don't know if I finished that one. No, I don't think I finished that conversation. But Davis, the young gentleman that just texted me, so his mom was trying to remember what the nickname she gave me. And so I had been playing in the playoffs that night. Just lost our playoff game. And they were just about to play theirs. And they said, hey, you know, are you willing to fill in for us? We need an extra player. Normally, I don't do that. Normally, where are you going? Oh, yeah, it should be you. Oh, no, it's not you. What is this? Oh, where are you going? No, it should be that one. Oh, it's not. Is it really? Huh. I don't know where this goes. What is this shit? Oh, okay. I see. I need to take a picture of that real quick. Man, that's the thing about Rawlings. Is some of the lacing patterns, like, that's too much. Okay, so then these go like that. Okay. Sure. But anyways, they asked me to play. Normally I wouldn't do that, but on this occasion, for whatever reason, like I said, nicest people. The team was actually really cool too. So that helped. I ended up playing, and they won. And then we went to the championship game and won that. And so she took to calling me. Must want to go this way. Is it? Let's see. Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, remember that. Ended up calling me champ because, you know, they were champs. They were champs. And yeah, so every time I saw her, she would say, "Hey, what's up, champ?" And you know, like I said, it's been quite a few years. So saw him again yesterday, and she goes, "Oh, what was the nickname that I always gave you?" And none of us could remember. And this morning, about a little more than 2 hours ago, 2.5 hours ago, it finally hit me. Because she kind of mentioned it. She goes, "Yeah, you kind of like were our hero. You know, you came to the rescue. They needed someone, blah, blah, blah." And then, I don't know, it just struck me. It was like, "Oh, yeah, I played in the championship game with them. Ah, she called me champ." So, there it was. So, that was a cool moment. Indeed. And I knew it was going to happen. You know, as soon as I stopped thinking about it, I was going to remember it. Okay, this is the part that I just wanted to try to figure out what the hell they're doing. So I got to... See, it's not. So this goes across, I think. It goes across here. Oh, it doesn't. What is this shit? No, it is this. God, I hate working with leather. Okay, so it needs to go like this. I want to completely blow this open so I can see. So it goes up like this, and then it probably comes across here, I bet. Or not. No, it does go over here. No. I really don't know. Okay, get that up. Get that across. Give ourselves some more slack. Nah, see that? That just pulled that. So this has to go across. Yeah, there we go. Okay. That's kind of what I figured. I would have figured it out eventually, but we'll take a picture anyways, just in case. Okay. That more or less makes sense. I should be able to remember that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Oh. Forgot what I was doing. Ow. Honestly, this is one of the most time-consuming parts of the whole kit and caboodle is pulling all this leather out. Now, I had a moment yesterday with the boyfriend of one of my teammates, and he was talking. I had shown him that, oh hey, I'm going to be working on this glove, lacing it with a paracord. Then I showed him my glove, and he kind of, he shook his head, and he goes, "Well, that's not tradition." It's true. It's not tradition. We always use leather lacing on leather gloves, but, there's a trend, small, but it's there, of companies trying to use synthetic materials in order to avoid utilizing animal-based products, obviously leather being the case here. And, paracord has its pros, and obviously it has its cons. Everything in life is like that. There really is few things that are perfection in life. But I like paracord. I love working with paracord. It's considerably easier to use than leather. As you can see here, I'm getting a workout just unlacing this thing. But leather tends to, over time, decay if it's not maintained, which fortunately the vast majority of people who own a glove tend not to take care of it. Now, this glove is actually in pretty damn good shape. The inner palm is pretty worn down, but that's naturally going to happen. The sweat from our hands is pretty damaging to leather. It is not designed to take that kind of abuse. So those things occur. But as a whole, the glove is in pretty good shape. The leather is in pretty good shape. Paracord, though, I think is lighter. It has a little give to it, which is nice if you want the glove to catch something bigger than what it's intended. Now, this glove wouldn't really have that issue considering it's a 13.5-inch glove. But if you have a glove that has a shallower pocket, but you want to use it for softball, then having paracord gives it a little bit of give to it, so it can wrap itself around a softball. Alright, so there we go. There is the... I didn't realize there's nothing inside of it, but see, that's what the glove originally looked like color-wise all those years ago. You know, that's where it is now, which again, it's not in bad shape at all. Let's clean out the inside. Actually, the inside, like I said, is pretty clean. Just want to make sure before we put any oil on that we make sure there's no random weird dust or dirt or grime, which we're in the middle of a drought, so there's no mud except that the sprinkler system for our complex is whack, and it goes 3 times a day, which makes no sense. Again, we're in a drought, but in any case. Alright, let's grab a little bit of this. Go. Look at that shine. There we go. There we go. Give it some little suppleness to it. And same on the inside. That's okay for right now. So I'm going to be touching a lot of it. I just wanted to, more than anything, I just want to make sure I get the lace loops, because those will end up being covered, you know, once we relace it. Okay. I think I'll just get these. Deal here. We'll go and do these fingers, you know, when we get this stuff all off. So I'm not worried about that too much right now. Okay, should be good for now. It's a little much. Swipe that off like that. So the inside feels good. All right. Now, let's open this up. Scissors. So I've never heard of this company before, by the way. Board Paracord. It's pretty cool. Usually Paracord Planet is what I end up using, but very cool. This one opened up a bit. If you're ever curious what's inside Paracord, there's usually 7 strands inside of there, but we're not going to utilize that side. We probably won't even get remotely close to it. But I'm going to temper this a bit. See, I gotta cut that. That's sticking out a little too much. So the idea here... Ooh, that was a terrible cut. Is to get a nice enough point by heating and molding so that our needle will screw into it. It doesn't always happen, believe me. Yep. You need to get it to just the right point so that it wants to screw into it. But if you overheat it, which I probably just did here, the plastic gets too hard for it to screw into. See, we actually did it right. There we go. Pretty cool. This is gonna be... See, what I would like to do is actually try to do one entire thing instead of two. That's, I think, what I did with the other one. I thought that was more efficient and a lot more sturdy to have two, or to have one. So I'm going to start here and go all the way through to the other side. Excuse me. I think that's a smarter way to go, personally. You have less knots and everything going on, so hopefully you're okay with that. And if not, I have plenty of, thanks to her, plenty of paracord, so I can always redo it. Ooh, the Medusa is formed. Ooh. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's all unraveling now. Well, actually, it's tangling, not unraveling. I wish it was unraveling. I'm gonna say that's probably more than enough, so I'll snip you there. But I'm all about making this as efficient as you can get. Now, I understand why you would do multiple pieces. So if one piece failed, then you can just replace that one piece instead of the whole piece. But considering how... Oh, by the way, I'm going to fix this right now. So her pinky, or not her pinky, her thumb thing is actually out of alignment. It's not even where it's supposed to be. We're going to fix that right now. Show you how simple this is. So we just got to make sure everything is flat and not all over the place. Slide our tool into there. And slide it out enough so that way I can choose which one I want, which I want this one. Slide it into our tool right here. I know it's kind of hard to see. And then you pull it all the way out. And then you do the same thing again. Slide it in. And pull it out. And there you go. Fixed. So now, I know she doesn't use it. She said she doesn't use it, but it's at least there. Back where it belongs. Okay. Probably actually should have just greased that area, but I should grease these anyways. But alrighty, let's see if we can do the loop-de-loops first. So, that needs to, if I remember correctly, just check to make sure. Oh yeah, I understand what it should be. This. Wow! Yeah, I got plenty. Plenty, okay. And then it needs a loop again before I start the looping process, because you need to have a loop on the top. Oh. Alright. There we go. Now, I don't want to do it too tight so that I can't loop the actual basket in. But I want to make sure that it's still fairly tight. And like I said, it's been a long time since, or actually this is only the second time I've done this, but it's been a long time since I've worked on a glove anyway, so it's quite possible. Okay, that needs to go away. Those are getting caught up by the paracord. There we go. So it's sincerely quite possible that I'm going to have numerous mistakes. I'd be really shocked if we didn't, but we're going to give it our best shot. It's a Saturday, and it's not super hot, although it's pretty hot in my room, but it's a good day. Now, we're getting a bit of coiling going on with this, so I'm going to try to straighten that out. You'll start to get rotation going on, and then it becomes kind of a pain, because I don't want to have it bunched up, you know? Leather in particular is difficult because leather tends to have a smooth side and then it has the rough side underneath. And for the most part, you want to keep that smooth side showing because it's more aesthetically pleasing, and it tends to be a bit more waterproof than the more fibrous backside. But I'll tell you right now, if you, to anyone that watches this, if you ever want to get into working on gloves, the needle is the way to go. It is considerably easier to use. It's a lot faster than using the lace puller. The lace puller is cool if you need to just fix something. Like yesterday, I had to fix, if Alexis is watching this, I had to fix Letty's glove during your game because it came undone, and luckily I had left a lace puller in the office, but the lace puller does have its applications, especially in hard to reach areas that the needle can't reach. That's what the lace puller is for. So it's always good to have on hand. And usually those are even easier to find. Those come in those lace repair kits that you might be able to find. But, you might have to go out of your way to either buy it online or go to your baseball pro shop to get a needle. I think. I don't know if Dick's or any of those places carry that. Not sure. Never had to look since I got this one. Oops. Alright, so far this is looking actually pretty cool. It almost has a... It's hard to explain why. It's probably because I listen to Vaporwave too much. I was actually almost thinking I was going to be listening to 100% Electronica. I still kind of want to. Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm going to do that. Why not? I got to listen to the intro. That's all I really cared about. YouTube. Oops. YouTube. Nakata. Where? Oh, that's right. 10 o'clock. Crap, I gotta hurry. There's a Donald Trump rally. I need to listen to how stupid he sounds. Yeah. Really? Okay. I'm gonna have to... 100. Oh man, DJ Prom Night. God, I want to listen to that again. That was awesome. Big Stream Live. There we go. Oh, Niggy Jimmy. Sweet. Alright. Yeah, this has almost like a mall soft-ish kind of feel to this color scheme. Like a water fountain at a mall. I'm all about that. It's going to be a sad day when we don't have malls anymore. Everything's going to be online. And believe me, I utilize online all the time. But it's going to be sad when we don't have malls anymore. Okay. But if this is supposed to be the new norm, and COVID's going to be with us for a long time, and if COVID is going to still be as vicious as it is now, malls might not be the safest thing anymore, you know? Hey, this is a good one right here. I'm pretty certain I won't get dinged on any of this. I'm actually going to leave this right here. This is moved again. This is George Clanton and Nick Hexum. So George Clanton is kind of like one of the legends of Vaporwave. And Nick Hexum... Whoa, how the hell did that happen? Nick Hexum is the lead vocalist of 311. And this was their collaboration they did last year, I believe. Very summery kind of album. I got it somewhere over there. Great album. Pretty awesome collaboration. God is such a great voice. Alright, we're getting bunched up a little bit. I'm getting distracted, so let me check that. Isn't all that curled up. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, see how bunched up it's getting now? Yeah. Well. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, that is a friend. Oh, damn you, YouTube. No. That was a friend that I had met at Aloni, who's from Kenya. She was studying abroad. Nice girl. Really, really nice lady. We took geography. It was just geography together. I missed that class. That was a fun class. Even though I missed part of it because I was in Japan for the first trip. First time in Japan. And the cool thing is... Wow, that got really tangled. We had a group presentation that we had to do on a country, and you had to talk about the culture and people and all the other stuff, you know, like giving a basically a tour of what the country's all about. And my whole section was literally just rambling about all the pictures I took on the trip, so that was a really easy project for me. Who's this one? Quip. So this is the man that I was telling you about last night. This is his main stuff, Equip. Is this, which one is this? This isn't Cursebreaker, is it? From the album... Oh, I dream of what is it? I dream of Oh, Palace, was it Palace in the Sky? I don't have this album. I have his Cursebreaker album. And then his collaboration... I can't remember what that one is. But it came with a floppy disk, which is pretty neat. Man, this thing is really, really getting bundled. Come on. Straighten yourself out. There we go. Okay, this is where I'm going to start running into issues. I got to make sure that I do this one correctly. So I think it goes up and over. Whoa. Oh, I see. Well, I'm gonna make this work anyways. Up and over. Oh yeah. I'm fine. I got it. It'll work. It'll work. All right. There's our X pattern that we needed to do up here for the laces to go through. I just want to make sure that I can get the needle under. Plenty of space. And then we're gonna come across, and we're gonna start the loop back down. Yeah, I'm telling you, this is the same thing I did. I did one strand. Like, give me a break, you know? Three strands. Give me a break. No need. Yeah. Let's see what else has gone on in the world. Shohei Ohtani. Boy, he had a single yesterday, but it's okay because he kind of kept the average above 270. I'll be happy if he stays above 270 for an average for the season. He only struck out once too, which is even better. You know, I like to see him keep his strikeout ratio down. Whoa! We hooked the food. We hooked the honey mustards. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Sorry, again, this is Kenyan time, so it's going to get dark soon. So I just want to be able to just send her some quick text. Okay. Oh, I did it again. Yeah, I said it sounds like Negi. Man, back-to-back Negi Gemini. Okay. I don't know if her birthday's coming up or not. Negi Gemini, or Negative Gemini, is the girlfriend of George Clanton, and also a vaporwave artist. She's sort of like the Billie Eilish of vaporwave, though not considerably older, but older than Billie Eilish. But she kind of has that look and whatnot. The music's okay. They did a special like birthday bundle packet thing. So I got a shirt and 2 albums out of the deal, which is pretty neat. This is starting to look really good, actually. It's got a... Actually, you know what this reminds me of now? Fuck. I almost want to just go and find... I should just, should play it on the vinyl, but I don't want to... have to switch it. Holy smokes. Come on. Straighten out a bit. Let it get away from me. It's starting to get really tangled again. Or really coiled. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Man, this is what it reminds me of. Oh, right artist, wrong album. This one. Vapor Monopool. This is what that color scheme reminds me of. Heck yeah. Yeah, this is gonna look. The thing about all black gloves and then all white gloves is they're gonna look good with any color you put on them. I mean, they're gonna contrast so nicely. Wow, I'm coming. No, I still have a lot. Let's say I'm starting to get close, but I'm not getting close. More than enough for this particular one. No, I got plenty of paracord. You know, whoa, significant paracord left over. Yeah, Mana Pool, man. This is one of my, or Monopool. It shouldn't be Mana Pool. Monopool. One of my favorite Vaporwave albums ever. Period. All time. This is Vapor Trap. Whoop. Swear I'm going to knock that thing over. Yeah, I can turn this up because I know that most of these artists, they won't copyright the shit out of you, which is really, really cool. I love the Vaporwave community. Good people in the Vaporwave community. I think more people should be into Vaporwave. We'd be a happier society if that was the case. Especially people that listen to Equip. Man, what a nice guy. I wish I could have stayed and watched the whole listening party for his album. But, I'll have to watch it later. And I'm going to do this twice. To finish the loop. And there it is. Oh yeah, we got tons of paracord left. Jesus. Okay. Once again, my apologies. I'm gonna do another commercial. I don't want to have you sit there and watch me just texting. We'll do an old school one. Actually, this was my first commercial that I ever did, or first commercial thing that I used. looping for the basket. Now we actually have to do the basket itself. So first off, we want to cut. We cut about that much. Cut. Not too bad so far. I believe I should have enough for both. I just don't know how I want to go about doing this. Do I want to... Preferably, I would rather work it so that way it'll come out and then I can just knot it instead of tying it, because the thing about this stuff is it doesn't tie to one another very well. Like, I can knot it because then when you know, every time it gets impact, it tightens tighter, but trying to knot two together is kind of a pain in the ass. So I'm curious if I can maybe work it. Yeah, let's try it. Why not? We have plenty to work with. She said I can keep all the extra stuff. Or you said, depending on who's watching. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna be bold and daring. It's a Saturday, why not? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lace through this. Pull this all the way through. Okay? And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lace through here. Whoa. Caught onto the chair. It's the first time I've done that tonight. Or tonight. This morning. Okay. Wait a minute. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, because then it's going to go boom, boom, yep. Oh, I don't know why, but this is making me want to play Virtual Cop now. So bad. Oops. Oh, no, we're okay. Sorry. Apologize for the burp. There we go. I think I want to go through this. Yeah, I'm going to go through that. Okay. Yeah, that looks right. Cut through here. So this is going to be the long one. Yeah, I made one fatal mistake, and that was I didn't check to see how loose the glove was. Actually, this section up here was actually starting to come undone, so that was actually too loose. What's this? Oh, it's more of that unemployment crap. Yeah, I get it. Okay, I don't want to overdo it. I mean, the glove is pretty broken in, so you can get away with it being kind of tight because the leather has gotten used to catching a softball. Ow. The leather is pretty supple now, but I still want to make sure that there is a bit of a pocket. Maybe that much. I guess that much is pretty good. Oh, am I on the wrong one? Whoops. Glad I caught that now rather than a couple laces down the line. So we got that, and then we went through this one. Okay. No worries. That might be why it kind of felt weird. Whoops. Okay. So I just want to make sure that it will still... That's the only thing I didn't bring up here because I'm an idiot, is a softball. I don't have any softball up here. Which you would think I would have at least... Oh, no. There might be one up here. There we go. My first real home run ball. There we go. Poor thing needs to get dusted off anyways. Boy, there was a time, man, I think I hit 7 that season and then 15 the following season, and really haven't hit, I think I've hit 1 or 2 since then. That's okay. I got to do it at least once in my life, you know? I had that moment. Okay, let me see real quick. She wears it in the correct spot. That's the key thing. I gotta remember. I kind of forgot it wasn't fully done. Yeah. I gotta make sure that the second side is a little bit on the looser end. Wow, that thumb thing is really tight. Okay. Oh, caught on my shoe this time. Jesus. Now what are we caught on? Wow, did we really just do this one? Oh, we did this one super well. What the hell? Hold on. Holy shit. Okay, hold on. We need to... we need to take a step back. Okay. Too much going on. Really? Suck. Damn chair. Okay. Nope, I went down the wrong one again. Oh, bother. Okay. I need to take a quick second and deal with all the stuff that's going on around me. So, another commercial. Let's do... the fire hydrant one. This is another old commercial, ABC commercial. Be right back. settled in. We texted who we needed to text. Let's tackle this baby. Okay. So there to this. So all we got to do now is just follow this side. I mean, it's just a mirror image at this point. That's a big jump. What the hell? Oh yeah, I made a mistake right there. Okay. I definitely made a mistake right there. That same thing. Good thing I caught it. Wow. We're bound to do it. And that, whoa, that seems like a mistake. Hold on. So, going from there. That's how I should do that. Yeah, that actually would be, I think, more structurally sound. Yeah. Okay. That sounds good. I agree. Man, this is really tangly paracord. Okay. I want to loop it through this little bottom area first. It's there, why not use it? So, go there to there. To there. There. To there. To there. So this is where I got screwed up last time. So there to there to there to there. I think. We'll find out. No, that looks much better. To there. Whoops. To this. Across. Okay. Okay, that's much better looking. Yeah. And then back down this way. Now we're going to mirror image it. Groovy. Okay. Give it a little more on this side. Going into here. Sure, there's some give to this. You would think it would be straightforward. It's just layer, 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 but this paracord is really like hypnotizing. It doesn't help that this music is going along with it. I think it just is about to end, by the way. I think this is the final song. It's a short album. Here. Yep. Alright, we're going back to 100% electronica. This sounds like Equip. I've been playing a lot of Equip lately on the live stream. Oops. Okay, almost got this basket, this first part of the basket done. So we're trying to keep that. So this is actually going to come underneath, right? I think I want it to go this way so I can tuck it in. And then it's going to come right underneath here. Okay, I think we got it. Yeah! Shoot the whoop. Does anyone even say that anymore? Does anyone know what that is anymore? Shoot the whoop. I really don't even know what it is. I just remember that meme or that GIF file from all those years ago. Okay, now I need to see how the softball feels in this. Oh yeah, there we go. That's about as much of a basket as I should give this without it being too deep and not being controllable. Oh, no, that doesn't do us any good. Oh, God, too much. Too much. Okay. All right. Oh, that's actually kind of a deep pocket. Hold on. I mean, that's a nice pocket, though. Got a good... And I think that's a sturdy pocket. But it does have some depth, but it's also not complete. So... I guess we should complete it. And then see what happens. But I think that's a good pocket, personally. She plays infield though, so let's see, is that too deep? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think it's bad. It's what I would want. Actually, if I was wearing this glove... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, let's keep it that way. I think this is fine. I don't think it's too much. Oops. I don't even know why that was on the table. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. Already. This definitely sounds like Equip. Equip uses the, yep. Equip uses that harmonica tone a lot. Okay. Let's heat it up. What? That one got spicy. Okay, so there is the first one. Now we have to do the second one to do the inner portions, but there's part of the basket. But what makes the trapezy unique is it has a dual thing, whereas the Ichiro style of basket is a overlapping pattern. So you can see right there, they kind of loop over one another and then come around, then loop over one another and come around. These ones are crisscrossing, which is still very cool. Okay, so based on my idea, we're going to go through here. If I can find the hole, that's what she said. And I should, I'm going to assume I have enough. God, I hope I have enough. Okay, so this is going to come out and tuck under this one. We'll go over this one. Should be good. So fine. This is George Clanton right here. They consider him like the based on his voice and all that, like the David Bowie of Vaporwave. He's also the owner of 100% Electronica, which is this stream and record company. Bought quite a bunch of records from him. This is a little loud, by the way. But bought a lot of records from that company, and still intend to. Actually, there's this artist that they've been spotlighting, Caroline something or whatever. I really like the song they have on there, but there's no records or anything, so I just have to wait and see. But I really like her voice. It's dream pop stuff. Yeah, see the basket's starting to tighten up a bit. So it's going to go like this. And go down. Basically, we're just filling in the spots we haven't laced through. And that's all there really is to it at this point. It's the initial one that you just got to get by. In some ways, lacing this is easier than the Ichiro style web, but it's the prep work that can kind of take a while. But it is a cool basket design, I won't lie. Never had a chance to use it in a game, so I don't know how well it performs. But I've always liked I prefer 6-finger designs. I like the open basket. You can make the basket open wider. But some people don't like it. Some people prefer a closed basket, you know, especially if you're an infielder. Usually you want something that has a little more structure to it. These ones tend to have a lot more give, which is good for the outfield. But the person in particular that this is being laced for is not an outfielder. She plays in the infield, so you know she kind of goes against that traditional mindset, which is perfectly fine. She's that kind of person anyways. She's a rebel without a cause. Whoa! Got some traffic issues going on here. Oh, a lot of curling. Jesus. Relax. Get through. I'm gonna undo you here in a second. Oh my God, there's a lot of... there we go. Relax. Holy smokes. Chill. Good vibes, my friend. Good vibes. Okay, and then just pull it right through here, and then we are done. I told you, that was such an unnecessary way to lace that. Holy smokes. Does not need to be that complex. Man. Oh, I'm wearing it the wrong way. Old habits die hard. Yep, I like that. That's a good pocket. That should take care of what she needs. Alright. We'll snip off about that much on this. Just in case. For whatever reason. I said, if she absolutely hates it and it's just not cutting it, got plenty more. I can always relace it again. But there we go. The basket is now complete. That only took an hour and a half, but that's okay. That was the hardest part. The rest of this is going to be pretty easy. But there we go, the basket. And instead of having it tied, which never works out very well, instead, oops, oh boy. Instead, we have a single piece running all the way up this, and then the two pieces running along this way, which end here, which allows it so that every time the ball hits here, it actually should tighten these knots as opposed to popping them out. Now, it does happen from time to time, but as a whole, it should tighten these knots instead of them ending up being loose if they're tied here. If that makes any sense. There you go. So the basket is done. Now we go on to the easier stuff. The next thing I think I'm going to do is the heel. This is going to be the next tedious part. So I got to take care of this and then take care of the palm itself. And the palm is the one that you kind of have to maneuver your way in. But I should have enough for the palm, I think, right here. So, the palm itself. So, let's undo everything. rest of this is standard stuff. This is all stuff that you would normally run into with just about every glove. I know some of the Mizunos that I've had, they have a second stitching along this part, but primarily what you're getting is the palm stitching that's there, and then the heel stitching right there. Oh, whoops. Yeah, see, this part's the part that really messes with my knuckles. There's all this pulling stuff. Now, one of the things that I've had to do in the past for people is if the glove was too large, what you can do is I can actually puncture another section right here and then lace another loop, and it'll actually make it tighter. But in this situation, I don't think that was an issue. It was not mentioned, but it is something I can do for people. Pretty easy to do. I have a couple awls that can put some holes in these leather and take care of that. Another thing I have to do all the time is some people have the Velcro, and the Velcro ends up deteriorating, so I end up cutting part of the Velcro to just make it shorter so they're not sitting there and stretching it way over to the side, as tends to happen with Velcro, unfortunately. This is cool. It's an old buckle system. Same thing. My Vice is the same way. It's pretty cool. Oh, it's an equip picks. Yeah, a lot of equip is being played right now. It's pretty cool. Alrighty, so there's the palm, and that's what happens when you open up the palm. There's your pad right there. Let's get the, sorry, not the palm, the heel. Let's get the palm open right now. I might need to go this way. This will probably be easier. Yeah, we'll go this way. This is right on that area. I just gotta remember that it's in that spot. Comes across. I think I'm going to try to put some, at least some oil inside of here to try to moisturize that a little bit, because it is pretty corroded. Not corroded is not quite the right word, but it's pretty damaged from, you know, like I said, just natural sweat that happens while you're playing in the game. Try to put a little bit in there just to see if it'll give it some hydration. But it is pretty worn down. It's an inevitability with gloves, with leather gloves. You know, that'll happen. It's hard to keep them clean when you can't access them. You know. This is the hardest area to have to access because you got to really get inside with the needle. You got to get underneath, get inside of there and all that stuff. So it's kind of a pain. It's not super hard to understand. There's just these sections right here where you get the double loop, and that's how you get that double looping pattern. But other than that, it's pretty straightforward. Thankfully. But it's a completely different leather. It's hard to tell, but it's actually really thin leather compared to the other leather that you would see on the glove. It's distinctive. Once we get this done, the rest of this is going to be a breeze. So this is the last. This is just the tedious part. The basket was just, I wasn't sure how I wanted to go about it, but I remember that's what I did on mine. Is I did the single loop system, and I thought that worked out great, and that was unnecessary tying, which tying always ends up coming undone. So, all right. That's good. I'm gonna actually clean this off a little bit. Okay. So there we go. That is now actually completely open, as you can see. There's your little stop pad, sting pad, or whatever. Take a swig of this. Okay. Let's see how much of this ends up using. I don't think this is enough for both, but that's okay. Not that big of a deal. Let's go from this side. Oh, I wanted to, that's right, I wanted to get some conditioner inside of there. Probably not that much. Just trying to hydrate it as best as we can. Might as well just go all out. I have to make sure to wipe this down before I give it back because I don't want it to be all greasy on the inside. But this should at least make the glove feel slightly better to put on the hand instead of having it be kind of scaly and flaky. But yeah, you can see that it's pretty dry. So let that soak in. Get into those stalls. Those stalls in particular get kind of dry. Okay. Yeah. Since this is available now. Where's that? There it is. Put it on my hand. Get inside there and get him in the loops. Oh yeah, we're almost running out. It's good to know. I don't know why this song kind of reminds me of Watch Dogs. I think there's a song that's really similar to this. God, Watch Dogs is such a fucking amazing game. I love that game. Yeah, I'm actually gonna just unlace this top section so that way I can, since it's already kind of undone, so then that way I can finish greasing this up, putting some oil on here. Don't need to memorize this. This is pretty straightforward. Nothing crazy here. Okay. There you go. That'll cut. Oh, and then I need to get that middle section. So this one's even easier. This is just a straight shot. There we go. All right. There we go. Now we can get into those the inner parts of the fingers. Then we're going to get the pinky out. So we can clean that up. How does this one work? It goes under and through. Oh, I see. It's weird, but okay. And the last bit of leather we got to get off. The thumb. Alright, we have no more leather now. Original leather on this glove. Is this DJ prom night? Yeah, I was gonna say this is slushy as hell. Heck yeah. be honest, I don't even remember where I got this from. I think it came with a glove, to be honest. Hey, Gabe finally responded again. Happy birthday, buddy. Feliz cumpleaños. Very cool. I miss that guy. Quite a lot, actually. Good man. Very good man. But, yeah, I don't remember where I got that, glove conditioner from. I think it came with a glove. I think it came with the Mizuno Pro that I got. Or it might have been the one that Haley got me, which I'm still extremely grateful for. I wish I could use it more often, but it's a little on the small side. So, I normally don't utilize it as much as I would like to. Especially compared to that humongous Zet that I use. Okay, it definitely has enough oil on it. Not bad, huh? Compared to where it was at, I think that's okay. I don't even think I'm going to need to use the polish. We'll see. Alright, now it's just a matter of lacing everything up. Let's go with the... We'll go this way. So that needs to go through here. Here, and then slide across into there. If that's what it was showing. And then I gotta tie this. Tie it down. We'll do a final polishing just to make sure, because I know I'm gonna be messing with it and smearing stuff and all that fun bit. So, probably do a final polish anyways, just to be sure, but in any case, there's some... Whoops! Bloody missed the hole. In any case, it's definitely got some blackness back to it again. It's got that velvety sheen. Delicious darkness goodness thing. Stuff. Mmm. Atsui. It's really hot up in here, and it's not supposed to be that hot today. I think it's supposed to be in the... Well, I mean, it's hot for me, and it's hot for the young lady that's watching, but, I mean, it's only supposed to be in the 70s today, but I'm telling you, when you live on the second floor of a house, and I have the window shut, so no one's listening to this garble, it gets hot rather quickly. Oh, okay. Where are you? There you are. I say, I can't find you, you elusive hole. Oh, I'm actually gonna probably have enough for the heel. Holy shit. Man, that was good today. Look at that. Now I gotta find that freaking... Where are you? It's blocked off by the pad. Come on. There you are. Ooh, I don't know. Ooh, it's gonna be so damn close. Holy shit. If it doesn't work, it's no biggie, then I can always just go to the... Or should I just do the pinkies? I should just do the pinkies. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do the pinkies. I'm not gonna risk it. I think so. I think that might be the smart thing, because I think I'm gonna be just... Probably just fucking shy with this. Oh, man. Yeah, just... No. No. Oh, no, actually I'm going to do up here. I think this should be playing for up here. We're going to do that. So, I'm okay with that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Alright. Ooh. Hello, you got all poofy. What happened? Forgot to do you. Aight! Yeah, you can tell it's been a long time because I'm sensitive again to the melted plastic. Okay, this should be plenty for this section. Oh man, I did have... Oh man, I might be able to do the fingers! Oops. Except this one I want to give a bit of leeway just in case. I can at least do one. Whoa, fan got it. That's part of the problem too, is the fan is exacerbating the flames. Okay, well, there you go. So now we only have to do the thumbs and then the heel. And I definitely know this is not long enough to do the heel, but I'm going to do this one because this is the longer of the two. So I'm going to loot this. I don't think we're going to have enough to do the second one, which is not a problem. Got plenty. Considering I just eyeballed that measurement, that was pretty good. Got quite a lot done with that one lone measurement that I did. Good pop. Got the knuckle to pop. I think we might be able to do this. Oh, no, this is going to be really, really short. Probably not. To be honest. Should just be smart about it. Just pull down enough to do the heel and the pinky. Yeah, this isn't even close. So there we go. Look at that. It's all we wasted. That's pretty good. By my standards, I'm a happy camper with that. Who's this? Oh, Windows 96. He's a Brazilian vaporwave artist, which is really, really gnarly. That is extended all the way out there. Vaporwave is still a pretty niche community. That's kind of cool because of that. Okay. So we only have pinky, heel, and we are done. So we need to find the end in this mess. We just found right there. That's probably plenty right there. Let's seal that off for another day. Same with this one. Let me cut this section off so that way I can at least protect it. What kind of crap is that, man? Who steals it that way? You know? Okay. Let's go to the other end. Let me send these tech. Ooh, I'm gonna probably have to cut this a little bit. Oh yeah. And trim that down. Oh, yeah. It didn't go over well. There we go. Much better. Now we gotta get it quick. Alright. Latch on, baby, latch on. We need to just do it one more time. Alright. Okay. Sweep that up all later. Okay, put that to the side. Don't really need that. Shouldn't need that. Let me send these quick. So one final commercial. Let's do. Yeah, I guess we'll do this one then. I don't think we've done this one yet. So I'll be back in just a second. Okie dokie. All right. The final swig for the final last few kilometers. If we're going by biking terms. For us, this should be the next like 10 minutes at max, but we'll see how this goes. I guess we'll start here. I rarely have to do these weird 3 to 4 things. Basically there's 4 holes I gotta go through, but there's only 3 here. So I have to tuck it under, which makes no sense. I don't know why they bother doing that. I don't understand what is gained in that situation, but those people make a lot of money and I don't. So they must know something, but I don't get it. Like I just said, I just utilized 1 lace to do the same thing that they did 2 for. See, this is gotta go under. See, this is where the extractor might be necessary. Crap, and I really don't want to do the extractor right now. Or the puller. Why can't I get... What is this? Oh, no. There we go. But it's stupid. I don't understand why it needs to be like that. That's pointless to me personally. But hey, again, Rawlings makes a hell of a lot of money, and their Jesus, their glove designers make a lot of money, and I'm sitting here in my room lacing up a glove with paracord. So what do I know? I just think that's an interestingly stupid design. But there you go. So the pinky is now done. Okay. Snip. And let's singe it. And we have one thing left, which is the heel, which is very easy. It's just a matter of doing it. It's just tedious, much like my job. Very easy, just tedious. Not this, but my actual job that I normally do. But there we go. So we are down to... Oh, no, I got to do this. Crap. We might have enough. We'll see. Forgot about that one. So the key here... See, this one didn't even do that. It had it on the outside. But normally, you're supposed to have the little length of it on the inside. So that's what we're going to do, because that's what I'm familiar with. So we're going to have just about that much sit on the inside of this area. So then we're going to loop this back around. And then that'll lock the top with our first loop. And then it tucks it in, so now it's going to disappear, especially when we do this, and it'll just hold it in place. And that's how it normally is, but not always. There are some gloves that keep it on the outside. I don't think it really matters. You know, it's an aesthetic preference. Sorry I keep hitting that thing. I'm sure my camera's moving all over the place. But it wouldn't be the Crap Egg Gamer if we weren't doing some crazy shit with our camera, right? That's tradition. Whoa. I just realized I don't have any music. It's like it's eerily quiet now in my room, other than the fan. It sounds like equip... Oh, no, this is... Oh, I see. Someone just bought... Oh, someone subscribed. Nice. This is Dynamic Death Shroud. I actually don't really care for these guys too much. Actually, their music to me is kind of boring. But that's just my opinion on things. Especially this album. I'll Try to Live Like This, I guess, I think is what it's called. I don't know if I've heard a song on it yet that I actually really enjoy at all, so. But I'm not going to skip it. This live stream allows you to skip songs, but I don't want to be that guy. There's another person in the room with me, so I don't want to do that to him. He might be enjoying it. But they're pretty famous as well in the vaporwave scene. Pretty well respected. Alright. I'm gonna just tuck you behind that knot right there. I think we'll have enough. Actually, oh yeah, we're gonna have plenty. We're good. Look at that. Look at Alex not knowing his distances and his measurements and all that stuff. And underestimating things. Okay. But this one, we want to tuck it on the inside. Personally. So I'm going to go 1 and 2 to start. And we're going to go one more for good measure. Just tuck it in there so that way it's not going to go anywhere. cut it pretty much flush with that spot. And then we're just going to heat it up and just kind of melt it into itself. Yeah. Just melt it into itself. So now we only have one thing left, which is to do this section, and we're done. Which this one is super, super easy. There's no weird weaving patterns or nothing. It's just push through here, push through here, push through here, and here. And it actually extended a bit, so we don't run out of needle. And then push through here to here. Loop it around, because that's what Rawlings does. Sometimes they do a crisscross pattern. I don't know if I did that on mine or not. But sometimes they do a crisscross pattern. Keep it the way it was. And just go back the way we came. Finish off the round trip. There, to there, to there. Pull. And finish through here. And that is all she wrote. We'll give it, let's check it. Make sure it's not too tight. Okay. Ooh, does it really want to be that wide? Whoops. Wow, we moved forward a lot. I just noticed. Okay, I think we'll give that much space. I think that'll be okay. I'm gonna give a little extra length just in case I need to extend it. So we'll do like that much, just in case we need to extend it a little bit. Okay, and okay, now it's just a question of checking to make sure that everything is sealed as best as they can be. Ouch. All right. I think we got it. Now let's do the final polishing. We'll just do a quick one. I mean, I don't want to re-oil it again. You know, it's already oiled pretty good. Let's take a victory swig, because at least like I said, I was worried this might end up being an issue, but it wasn't for the most part. And we ended up doing it in a more efficient way, I think. Right. Yep. I think I'm just going to have to grab it like this. I don't think there's anything on the top side. It probably is. That's okay. You can always wash your hands afterwards. We're just gonna give it a nice little polish. Nice little sheen. I mean, again, she's an infielder. It'll get dirty real quick, but still nice to have a little shine on a new lacing job, you know. Trying to make it look as good as it can be. Seen a lot, this glove, you know? That's the thing about a lot of the players I look up to, you know? They are all about the fact that that glove is a part of them, you know? Whereas me, I'm all about the right tool for the right job. So I have no connection to any of the gloves. I mean, my Vice in particular, because of where I bought it and the incredible young women that I ended up catching, you know, either pitches or just throws or whatever. But I mean, that glove saw a lot, so I can kind of understand as well. But I'm all about the right glove for the right job, the right time. Like I couldn't play the infield with the glove that I use in the outfield. It's just I could not do that. But there are people that, you know, they can do it. I'm just not one of those kind of guys. Not that I can play the infield anyways, you know? Alrighty. I think we got it. We put this away. Where's the top? Top's over here. Move the hands off a little. One more time, just check to make sure that I can catch a ball with it. Sure looks like it. And there we go. That is a relaced Rawlings Trapeze Gold Glove Softball Edition, 13.5 inches in turquoise, or turquoise-ish basically. I think it's sea foam, but it's like a light blue and purple tone. Awesome, looks great. All polished up. And yeah, hopefully she enjoys it. We'll see what happens, but there we go. Been a while since I've done a glove like this. I've done a glove in general, but a glove like this. But there we go. And then I have another glove that I'm going to be working on probably in the next week or so, which I think will be a little bit easier than this one. Now this one is a little more involved because of the way this is you know, designed. But I'm excited about that one as well. So we'll see what happens. But thank you so much to whoever ends up watching this for tuning in and surviving the 2 hour and 15 minutes to work on this. Probably should have been a little bit quicker. I messed up around here. But as a whole, not too bad. And like I said, that I think that's much easier to just do one lace. I don't know if that's feasible with leather. I don't know if the straps don't come in that length, but I mean, that's the cool thing about, I mean, look so much extra paracord, so you can do that kind of thing. But I just think this looks better, and I like that it's anchored to here as opposed to being tied. I think that'll be a little more structurally sound. But we'll see. We'll see how it works out for next week. But until then, I am the Crafted Gamer, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Until then, shaloo.